What's up? How y'all doing? TK Profit back. Want to do another live charting session so we can see how the market looks, so we'll know exactly how we're going to take advantage of the moves coming up this week. All right, so let's go ahead, let's get active and jump right in. Let's go. Okay. So first thing first, I hope y'all guys enjoyed yourselves. So last week we finished up looking at a couple of pairs. Everything was trading sideways. TP Sniper, what up, God? Facebook family, what's up? IG, I see you guys. What's up? YouTube, what's up? How y'all doing? So we're looking at a couple things, and a few of these pairs, they were just trading sideways right here. Consolidation for a lot of things. So we trapped the price, and now we have some movement for this particular pair, USD CAD. We're going to see what is going to happen right here in this area, and then figure out how we're going to take advantage of it. So right now we're on the daily. Just looking at this daily and looking at all of the touches that we had right here at these highs, and this retest here before price started to consolidate between this 786 and this 618. This is showing you that you could there's a big chance you could see a change in trend. So far, this thing is showing you a bullish sentiment, meaning this uptrend that's being created is really strong, okay? So what we want to do is check this level right here. So this is what we looked at last week. Hold on, before I go into that, let's go into pretty much the example that I give you guys to show you how to take advantage of trade setups, and it's by spotting range or consolidation and waiting for a breakout. So this is the approach that I suggest, because it's more of a free-flowing approach, and it allows you guys to be more flexible when it comes to your analytics, okay? So for that example, let's say we got price traveling in between range, right? As a trader, beginner and intermediate level traders, you guys want to wait until you get a clear break above with multiple closes, and then we'll wait until price pulls back to retest the level that price broke out at. Once you get that retest of this level, what you are going to do is place your buy, place that stop loss within that area, okay? So this is now support, so put it underneath this area, and you're just gonna let it continue to retest the next high. So that is the goal right now on USD CAD. All right, you guys, this is the area we were looking at, that printed range of consolidation. And this right here on the 786 was a really nice breakout that was not retested on the 4-hour time frame. So what we want to do is we want to see price form yet again another area of consolidation, whether it is right here underneath the highs or whether it's inside this area on the highs. We want to see that consolidation being formed, and we are going to wait for this pullback to enter the buy on USD CAD right here. And when this happens and we get this position, we can ride this buy for a while. All right, so now let's see the next structural level on the daily. that's above these highs here, okay? We want to find out where could price possibly go to. We already know where we could be looking at if we get a rejection. It's either gonna stop right here or it's gonna break that low, test our 786 or the 50. So we got the levels as far as potential moves for the downside. Now let's see what's gonna go on if price continues to move up. Whoa. So we got some major, hold on, let me see. We got some major moves over here. The next high was that double top retested? It was. So we're still gonna have to take a look at this high here. And we also want to take a look at what's in this area on the smaller time frame. Now, we may not be able to take a look at this thing on too many times frame. Maybe just the 4 hour. Let's see. The 4 hour, let us go back. Okay, cool. All right, looks like we got a double top in there. Oh yeah, we got a couple. All right, so on the 4 hour, it's a little cleaner. We definitely have liquidity being formed right above these highs right here. Let me say, hold on, let's see what TP Sniper just said. You said we got, inside a 2 hour zone. Yes, inside a 2 hour zone. Now, the only thing with that 2 hour zone is it had multiple retests in that area before it created that zone. Okay, so let's say, before I look at this, let me give you an example. So let's say price created maybe a double top, okay? Oh shit. A double top and it fell. Retested that double top a few times. And now it's back in that area. Even though we would consider this a retest zone, when price gives that many rejections underneath a certain level of resistance, it creates a lot of money, okay? So even though typically we would look for that bounce there, these rejections made a shift in our interest, okay? And now we're looking more so for the buy. So that's where we are right now with this thing. So back inside here on this 4 hour time frame, let's see if we got an area that's clean enough to look at for a possible pullback. Now, that high that we just looked at, that was right at on that wick, if we just keep stuff simple, we'll keep preaching this. We trapped price right here, okay? Right at this area. This is where that structural level was broken. So you can very well see a pullback to that level. Makes perfect sense, okay? Now, here, oh, look at all of that. That's beautiful. These highs are going to be tested. I honestly don't see anything stopping USD CAD when it makes this move. So let's get that top level right here of consolidation. Boom. All right, let's extend this area here. And let's see what we got. So back to the daily. Now we're trying to figure out our targets. All right, so this will be a swing setup, long-term trade. We're gonna hold this thing, okay? So let's say we're taking it here. Oh God, that is a beautiful trade. All right, where is that high again? Oh, here's TP1. So we got TP1. That's a good TP. Let's get this out of the way. Figure out what TP2 is. Right here, the high, this is our TP3. Okay, right here. This is where we have TP2. Right above this consolidation right here.
Your father knows about.
Now, we pretty much just need to set these alerts and let the market come to us. So that's another thing for us. I do not. Oh, look at that. Clean double top. Come on, man. This guy is a natural. I do not suggest chasing the market or forcing your way into trades. If the door locked, keep your ass out of it. Real simple. Wait until the trade comes back to you to let you in. It's gonna pretty much give you more consistency, because then you're not chasing your trade setups and you have tighter risk reward ratios on your trade setups. So this is a 1-to-3 risk reward ratio, meaning that if you put up $10, you'll bring in $333 from this one trade. Now, if we entered in a little too early, we still get a nice setup, but look at that. That's a 1-to-7, almost 1-to-8, versus waiting for this thing to pull back on this daily to retest that 4-hour zone and taking everything from there. Okay, so we got an alert set in front of our zone. We're also going to set another alert. Okay, now another thing, if price does not pull all the way back to let us in, it is okay. The market only moves in 3 different phases. Okay, you're either going to see this uptrend, okay, you're going to see this range or consolidation, or you're going to see a downtrend. But either way, if it breaks this high, it will pull back to retest it before continuing the same way it does when you get a breakout of consolidation. So I'm really giving you guys all the gems right now. You're in consolidation. If it break out, it's going to give you that retest. Or if price created a high, dropped, and now it's coming back to retest that high, if it breaks it, it is going to retest that area as well and continue to move up. Now, you don't have to take my word for it. Back test it. If you pay for a subscription on TradingView, they have this replay tool. You can back test all of your trades. Go back as far as you like, okay? You see right here, you got range consolidation, trap price, and then you can see, boom, we got a breakout right here. Now, we just want to wait, and what happens, price pulls back to that area that broke out to let you in this trade setup to move in opposite direction, include with you in it, all right? And even after all of those tests, that area was still a valid level of support. So you could have took profit multiple times at these highs here, swinging within those daily moves. And it's pretty much it. It's the same concept in reverse when we're looking at a breakout to the downside. What zone is that you coming from? Okay. Rephrase that question for me, Sniper. And what time frame you talking about? Right now I'm on a daily. Okay. So we got a flag formed on the 4-hour. That's the zone we're coming from. And I believe this zone at the highs may have been a retest zone. Yeah, a 4-hour retest zone. Yep, that double top up there, waiting for it to get tested. So this is what actually could happen, like versus pulling back right now. It could hit this double top first, another possibility. It can hit that double top first and then pull us back to let us in. But either way, we want to be patient. I don't. You don't see that flag? Okay, let me show you on the 4 hour. Oh, but let me finish that example. No, I did. Yeah. So if it continues to go up and it doesn't pull back, if it breaks above, we get enter on the retest. So let me zoom in on that 4 hour to help you out so you can see that flag. Okay, cool. Right here, this is the flag pattern that we're looking at. Now on a smaller time frame, with this being the 4 hour, you'll see a lot more rejections right here in this area. Okay. Cool. So this is the flag we want to see being retested. This one. And once we get that, we'll set a limit order. So if you guys are listening to me, you hear me say shit like make profits without being present. Okay. And what I mean by that is setting limit orders. They have different order types in the market. Some people think that you have to sit in front of the charts and just press the buttons when you see it in your areas, but you can actually identify an area that you feel will be retested, set what they call a limit order in that area, and once price reaches that area, it will let you in your trade setup without you actually seeing it or being present. So that's why we say making profits without being present. We use our time that we put in for our charting sessions to do our homework. And once we finish our bias or whatever we come up with from the analytics, then we set those orders. And from there, we just monitor the trade. Okay. So we got news on Tuesday. And we got Euro, USD, AUD, and JPY. Man, it is. Ooh, we got pound news too. That's Thursday. That's Wednesday and Thursday. So Tuesday we just got JPY, AUD, USD, Euro. So pretty much everything that we were looking at last week, we may get a continuation of those moves. So let's see how everything shaped out. Oh yes, bless me. So last week definitely was the week to take a break. Okay. I didn't make one trade last week. This was Euro USD last week, just bouncing around like that damn Pharrell song. Bouncing around. So from here, we actually sold Euro USD to this level. All right, we got a 1 to 11. Well, we had a 1 to 11 trade set up. It made it all the way to 1 to 9. Okay, so that was the week before. We also caught this pound USD move. They ended up being the 1 to 20 trade. We also caught an amazing setup on US 30 for what we were right here. This thing continued. So we got a 1 to 42. It continued to move, but we closed that position. Man, let it run. That would have been a 1 to 55. But this trade alone, man, that's like 2 or 3 months worth of your pay right there in this one trade. And again, we called this trade in our live session. I executed it in our live sessions. So if you guys want to begin with us, just make sure you hop onto these sessions. They're absolutely free. We do the first 30 minutes for free with you guys, and then we head over to our VIP members. If you got your account set up already, that is beautiful. If you don't, we also have a free 9-day course that'll walk you through setting up your accounts, setting up your demo account, also your live account. We teach you how to place the trades, how to monitor the trades, so you can just follow me until you get comfortable using that demo account. And once you are comfortable, jump into their live account and make some money with it. So it's ProfitTakersEU.com. Hit to that courses tab and sign up for those free courses and get started, okay? So I believe we will get a push up to this level that I was looking for here. Now, I don't want you guys to get too confused. Just look at the the basic things that we've been talking about, which is, again, identifying that area of range. Those are the areas that we're trying to identify. But everything else, as far as the colors, don't let that shit intimidate you. Look for the simple things. This right here, this area of range, we had a breakout, but it was not retested. So we want to see what happens when price reaches this level. Is this level going to be strong enough to hold, to push price down, or will it continue to go up to reach this level? This is the only thing that we're pretty much looking for. Now, in looking for these two things, patience is definitely a big key. And the other thing is discipline, okay? Your mindset. I don't like showing people the market without letting them know the different variables. Without discipline, which is one of the biggest variables, you will destroy your entire account, okay? So that's where our mindset series comes into play, structure breaking. After I realized this and saw how many people failed from focusing on the real issues, which is you and the way you perceive or receive information. This will determine whether or not you can execute properly, or if you are impulsive and self-sabotaging when it comes to your trading approach. All right, so we took everything into consideration, packaged it all up for you guys to put you in the best possible position to win. All right, so it's really nothing else for us to do because we already got these things set up, and that's the beautiful part about doing your homework. Now we just need to monitor this trade. If it breaks above during London session, then good, we got some action. But as of right now, it's still in consolidation, so there's nothing we need to do but a little thing that they call sitting on your hands, which means don't do shit. Don't touch no buttons. Just relax. All right, set these alerts. Set these alerts. Okay, so that's euro, pound. We also saw, boom. Now this trade was beautiful as well. This pound USD trade, oh God. Now if this thing turns around, this is going to be nice. It definitely left an area up here at the highs that needs to be retested. Where is our highlighter? So these are the areas where price was consolidating. The same concept that I just showed you guys. We want to see price pull back to those areas, especially this low, to see how it responds. Now what we can do, since we know price has to come back to that level, is we can wait on consolidation to form at the lows. Man, it is just this easy. They just use these fancy platforms to really intimidate people to keep them away from it. Because once you see that you can really make money for you with patience, man, who wants to work? So this is the setup that we need to see developing before we take this buy. The exact same thing that I just showed you, but it's in reverse. We want to see consolidation being formed at the lows. A break above, then we're getting in on a retest to catch this thing back to that area that we want to sell it from. Okay? So, no rushing. The momentum is definitely still bearish. So we just want to set an alert. And we are going to leave this thing alone. All right? Pound. Oh, look at everything. Everything's set up the same way. We pretty much still got some bearish momentum. We need to see consolidation being formed. This thing hit all of our TPs. Oh God, get in there. Cool. This thing hit all our TPs and then turned around. Let's go to this daily. Oh, that's a nice daily zone that got hit. Yeah. So if this area right here, okay, same thing that we discussed, it created a high, price pulled back to retest that high after breaking it to make a higher high. Now, simple price movement. If this area holds, it will form what we call support. And we'll see price break to create a higher high. Now, on the opposite end, if this thing does not hold, really simple, we're going to get a break below and a retest. All of this area could be retested. So we just have to be patient on that. And then we can get a continuation of this downtrend to probably retest one of the structural levels here or here. So it's pretty much like, if this happens, then we'll do such. And as long as you understand the basics as far as the rules, from that point, it's controlling your leverage. Now, once I saw how easy this was, I will be honest, I lost my damn mind. I was like, what, this is it? You know, I find the trade set up, I sit back and watch, and it did exactly what I expected. I lost my mind. I was like, man, if I made $330 off of a $10 trade, I'm about to put $150 up. And I was getting slapped across my head. Just from basic math, you are going to lose some trades. But if you're swinging for the fence in every trade, or doing what we call over leveraging, you can't afford too many losses. And I was letting my greed distort my ability to think. And man, I caused issues for myself. But in doing that, it put me on a journey of personal development, figuring out why. Why are you making these mistakes? And it was really fundamental issues like trauma, not feeling like you're worthy, being down so much in life that you just think that you're supposed to fucking fail, or having a dream that was bigger than you. So when you looked at it, you created intimidation for yourself. You know, like really things like that you would think aren't variables, but those are the thoughts that either create forward progression or stagnation when it comes to your journey. So that's why we really, really focus on the mindset, and also the way that you speak. So with our mindset series, we have our 6-week journal, and we focus on speaking with the right intentions. Okay. If it doesn't align with what you want or where you want to be, filter that thought. Okay. We got to understand the power of our thoughts, beliefs, and actions, and also how we use them to create whatever reality that you're in right now. So this trading journey is really a deep dive into personal development, because you will face yourself before you face that money. Trust me. Damn, that's a shirt or something. Bars. All right, let's go through. Oh, this thing took off. Okay, so we haven't traded this in a while. This chart's kind of messy. Oh, wow. Okay. So it looks like it just broke above a significant high. Oh, we already got levels on that. Let's see what happens. So right now, I just want to measure this move. So just in case price did pull back, where would it go? That's what we want to see. So we're doing the same thing, trapping price. Okay. Now we got a clear sign of range. Now from here, we just need to let price let us know what she wants to do. Set an alert above and set an alert below it. Above it, we already know where it's going because we did our homework. And even though we didn't take the trade setup, the zones are still set. Now right here underneath it, what we want to look at is this high here and this area right here. We'll figure out exactly what we need to do as soon as price makes a decision about either, like I said, breaking below or moving above. So it's really not too much that you need to do when you get to these pairs if you've already done your homework. So really it's just, we can just move. Oh, look at that. Now, I don't know why we didn't buy this, but this is just poetry in motion right here. A sale right into your buy zone, and as soon as it hits, it takes off. Now, we didn't, I don't know why we didn't take that trade. So this is another thing that me and TP Sniper run into. We find so many winning trading setups that we miss some from just being excited about the money we made in the other trades. Oh man, that's a good issue to have. All right, yeah, that's a beautiful one. But again, we don't miss them. We always have a way. So let's see. So after it broke this high right here, it never pulled back to retest that area. So at some point, whether it's a fall from where it is now, or you get a continuation to hit this zone here, this thing will be back to this level. All right. So this is where the patience comes in. Just because you know something doesn't mean you know when it's going to happen. Let the market tell you. Don't dictate it. All right, cool. I'm going to set an alert here. And I'll also set an alert here. And after London session, we'll get a better idea. So far, it looks like everything may continue in the direction that it's going in. And around Tuesday, we might start to see some reversals being formed. So I really wouldn't get into these trades too much if you're not already in. This looks like this could be a nice continuation to the downside. I'm gonna have to look at this during London. Oh, that's a nice 1 to 8. Okay, so during London, I'm checking out Euro JPY. We could most likely get this continuation on this pattern. So we want to check this out during London. Dang, so look, we went through all of those trades and none of them were ready. Except this one. And you have days like that where you look through everything that you would typically trade and you don't see a setup that's properly developed yet. Oh yeah, this looks like some shit. We are not messing around with Euro pound. Cool. Euro CAD doing exactly what we wanted it to do. Now with this thing, it looks like we're going to get a continuation of this uptrend. Okay, we got some rejections right here. There we go. So right here, where price broke this high, it left this flag right underneath that area where price was consolidating. So that's pretty cool. At some point, just like Euro JPY, this thing has to come back. I'm sorry, USD CAD. So we're going to set some alerts because this is what we're waiting for. Boom. All right, cool. It looks like we're almost done. Oh yeah, we already got this set up. Euro AUD and Euro JPY, we need to take a look at that during London. Because right now, this thing is definitely in one of our sell zones. It actually just hit our sell zone and we got a nice rejection from that level. So I was looking for this daily level to get hit. Not sure why we didn't set this limit order, but this thing definitely has a lot of liquidity above it So I'll say let's wait during London to see which way we get that push. Oh, KO hopped on. He looking for option plays. Okay. Yeah, so we want to wait on this. We got this area here. We're going to set the alert, set an alert underneath. We want to monitor this and Euro JPY during the London session, and from there we'll figure out which direction we're going in. Right now the goal is, like I said, just to trap price to figure out what we have as far as the possibilities. Then from there we're going to let price tell us exactly what to do. This thing is just like calming yourself down, listening to that small voice that's guiding you. It is going to show you exactly what you need to do. Just make sure that you are in the right position. Okay. Man, let's see. AUD. Oh, this is crazy. Man, this was last week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bro, that is a massive sale. So I noticed on the daily, this level here. We looked at this sale last week, and I actually got out right here. I didn't know this thing was going to drop as much, but that was still a beautiful sale. Now, once we figure out where this thing wants to reverse, come here, Phil. Once we figure out where it wants to reverse, we can take this thing above these highs right here. Oh, it just hit the 618. Did it hit this zone? Oh, it kissed it. Dang, so it hit my zone perfectly. That is just beautiful. Yeah, I love when that happens, when we get a play to play out like that. Now, the momentum is still bearish on most of these pairs. It's strong to the downside. So I don't want to get excited and jump into it just because it hits one of my levels, especially the way it's setting up. It could definitely create a lower low before pulling back. All right. So I'm doing the same thing. This does not look as good as Euro JPY. I'm leaving this shit alone. I got these alerts set and I am waiting on it. Same thing here. Man, AUD was the place to be last week. Okay. All right, so we stayed on a little longer than anticipated just to give some love, show some love, man. I love y'all. All right, so again, we just hopped in, did our homework, figured out where the news would place volatility. We look for volatility because it makes the price of those particular pairs move fast. We don't like sitting in the market, okay? A lot of people tell you not to trade the news, but as long as you understand price action and you know what you're looking for, it could put you in a position to make big profits in a short period of time, okay? So we do this every week. Hop on, do these charting sessions, and I come on and I trade live. So I don't want to just give you guys material without showing you how to properly apply it. And again, if you guys want to trade with us, head to our website, ProfitTakersEU.com. Hit that courses tab. I'm going to show you how to set up your demo account and your live account. Practice for free in your demo account until you get comfortable. Then you can go live with us using your money, or you can get a funded account, okay? So that's the website, ProfitTakersEU.com. We also have the free trial for our Mindset Series, Structured Breaking. All right, beautiful piece. And along with that piece, we got our 6-week journal. We also have a couple of books available on Amazon. Okay, we got 6 steps to trading with consistent results. This covers all of the concepts that I use in our charting sessions and our live sessions. And we also have a few log books to help you log not only your trade setups, but your emotional state in the process of executing, which is key. Last but not least, we have our merch, so you guys support the vision, support the dream, and remember that you're only one trade away from living. Why fight to stay the same?
Let the streets know.